In this video, I tackle the Bay Area's largest Comic-Con in my hunt to find the most expensive comic book.
And the most expensive comic I have here today,
held at Moscone Center West, this is 350,000 square feet full of cosplayers, comic books, fandom, and vendors galore.
So Fan Expo San Francisco, I like this convention because I live in San Francisco.
But today, we're looking for the one comic book that would definitely break the bank.
If you're wondering what our most expensive book here in this booth is,
I want to show you guys an amazing piece that you'll probably never see anywhere else.
Today, we hunt for the most expensive comic book at Fan Expo San Francisco. Moscone Center West is a 360,000 square foot wing of the larger Moscone Center, a 2 million square foot convention center situated in San Francisco's South of Market District, and home of the annual Fan Expo San Francisco Comic-Con. Every year on Thanksgiving weekend, thousands of pop culture fans converge at the three-story building to celebrate pop culture and take part in their favorite fandom. Today we're focusing on the comic book aspect of a Comic-Con by hunting for the unattainable, the unimaginable, the undeniable classics of years past. And in my hunt for the most expensive comic book here at San Francisco Fan Expo, I ran into quite a few different comic book vendors, and they were willing to share what they have in their collection. Here are a couple of those vendors who were willing to get on camera and talk about what they got here at the show.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Anthony, and we are Broke Skull Collectibles. I want to show you guys an amazing piece that you'll probably never see anywhere else, anything like it. So this is a one-of-one Todd McFarlane sketch done by the amazing Luis Bravo in Southern California.
Luis Bravo is a sketch artist originally from Mexico City, Mexico, now residing in Southern California. He's done covers for publishers such as Aspen Comics, Ethereal Comics, and Torch Studios. You can find him at Comic-Cons around the nation sketching covers for original art collectors. Apparently, Luis has done a total of 3 Todd Father sketches, one of them which is available for purchase today.
Todd was at Comic-Con and was not supposed to sign anything other than his Comic-Con books. But we did 3 pieces 10 years apart in Todd's life. He saw it and pushed the manager out of the way and said, "I must sign these." So the other 2, there's one more that was for sale. It is gone. And the other one is hanging on Luis Bravo's wall. Right now it's going for $900.
This is definitely one of the more unique finds here at the con, but $900 is a little low. I'm pretty sure we can find something worth just a little bit more.
so I'm Jack Medina with Jam's Fortress Comics. It's a family-owned shop. We are based online at jamsfortress.com. We do our own exclusives with DC, Image, Dynamite, and the most expensive comic I have here today is my Battle Beast back here. It's my 1 in 1,000, which is a double-signed 9/8 CGC.
Battle Beast is a prominent character in the Invincible universe. Created by Robert Kirkman, the mind behind properties such as The Walking Dead and the current Energon universe, Battle Beast is a fierce, relentless Leonide warrior driven by an insatiable, exhilarating thirst for worthy combat. Recent sales of Battle Beast #1 in the CGC graded 9.8 have reached as high as $46 for cover A. A 1 in 1,000 ratio variant is a must-have for any Battle Beast fan.
It's a Robert Kirkman and Ryan Otley. So this is the Battle Beast 1.
Do you think you have the most expensive comic here?
No, I don't think I have the most expensive comic. I know who does, but...
What a fantastic addition to anyone's collection if you're a Battle Beast collector. However, at $900, I don't think that's the most expensive comic book here at Fan Expo. Let's go around and keep searching for the most expensive comic book at the con.
How's it going? My name's Gian Perez with Trojan Collectibles and DJ's Universal Comics. DJ's has been, when did you start the shop, Kat?
Thousands. I'm in Studio City, DJ's Universal Comics. Mostly we do modern stuff. Very little under 2,000, but we do a lot of things. Statues, toys, collectibles, stuff like that. On Instagram at DJ's Universal Comics. I spin comics, not records. So don't call me for booking DJ gigs unless I'm selling comic.
If you're wondering what our most expensive book here in this booth is,
It's probably that giant size X-Men 8.0.
The must-have comic book for any X-Men fan, this has the first appearance of Storm, Colossus, Nightcrawler, and several other X-Men. With 9.6s being sold for tens of thousands of dollars, this 8.0 doesn't sound like a bad deal.
They've been climbing again because they're dropped for a while. So now they're climbing back up. Good books to have, but there's a lot of modern stuff too that's worth having.
The Giant Size X-Men #1. This is one of those bangers, one of those classics you have to have in your collection. But at $3,500, it's one of those books I can only dream of having. But let's take a look and see what this seller has in store for you classic comic book collectors.
Hi, my name is John Hill. I'm from Hills of Comics. We're here at San Francisco for Fan Expo. There we go. And we're going to talk about my most expensive comic right now is Amazing Ghost Stories.
Released in October of 1954, this is a continuation of The Nightmare Tale, a classic comic book that's been reprinted several times over the many years. This Golden Age book is definitely one for you classic horror collectors.
It's got a Matt Baker cover. I love it. I may be a little overpriced because I don't know if I really want to sell it. I just love the book. So that's my most expensive book. Not sure if you'll find anything better than this, but I'm sure you're going to look.
It's great to see one of those rare unknowns out in the wild, and at $4,000, this is definitely going to break the bank. However, my senses tell me there may be something else out there.
Hi, I'm Harley Yee from Harley Yee Rare Comics, and we're from Michigan. We've been doing this for over 40 years, and we like to travel around the world selling comic books to collectors around the world. The comic I have currently is a Fantastic Four #1. It started the entire Marvel universe, Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, and it's for $16,000.
Fantastic Four #1 is written by Stan Lee and art by Jack Kirby. This first issue introduces us to Marvel's first family. Spawning several movie franchises over the last 20 years, this comic book is one for the big-time collectors. In 2022, a CGC graded 9.2 sold for $1.5 million. However, the value has dropped since then. Nonetheless, owning a piece of Marvel history should be on the radar of any collector, and Harley here has one of those gems if you're interested. It's not every day that everyone gets to see a piece of Marvel history. And Harley here had one of the greatest comic books in his hand and on sale at Fan Expo San Francisco. But even at $16,000, it still wasn't the most expensive comic book at the con.
Well, you can check me out on Facebook. I am Carl Weber. I'm a comic book dealer, off and on for 45 years. We only do conventions. We do 62 conventions a year. You know, sometimes we do 2-3 conventions in a weekend.
And when I asked Carl what was the most expensive comic book he had, well, my friends, let me show you.
Amazing Fantasy 15, 4.0 for $40K.
Amazing Fantasy #15, the Grail of Grails, the Silver Age book everyone wishes they can hold. Originally published on August 1st, 1962, this introduces the world to Peter Parker and Spider-Man, one of the most recognizable superheroes of all time, and I had the honor and privilege to see one at Fan Expo San Francisco.
Well, I've sold 2 in the last 3 months, a 6.0 and a 3.5, and yeah, we have some serious interest. You just can't go to the bank on the weekend. So we'll see. Maybe one of the gentlemen will give me a call on Monday, and we'll get that book sold.
What an absolute honor and treat to have been able to see, touch, and hold an Amazing Fantasy #15. Spider-Man's first appearance in comic books, the Grail of Grails, the Silver Age book that everyone wishes that they can have. And I got to see one, hold one, and touch one at Fan Expo San Francisco. I cannot believe that this actually happened. Keep an eye out on my channel for more Comic-Con, Transformers, and comic book coverage, and I'll see you in the next video.